Hey guys, coming to you live from the park here with baby Ethan. He is snoozing. He likes to snooze while we go on our morning walks. And I'm going to put you in the cup holder and just pour out some coaching for you guys a little bit here. I had such a response to the first video, things that I'm really passionate about: self-care, finding your worth, finding your why, knowing that you are worthy. And we talked about that in the last video, knowing your innate worthiness, that you are worthy. There's nothing that you have to do or become to get that worthiness. It's a divine right of yours. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we work on that self-love. That's a big one for people. And honestly, there's a lot of people that I think sometimes the hardest person for us to forgive is ourself. And I think it's important, especially when we're going through any type of healing journey, working on healing our body, that we do forgive ourselves, that we've been doing the very best that we can with the information that we have to work with, okay? And that's really important, to show ourselves a lot of grace, a lot of love, a lot of compassion. Good morning, Robin. So good to see you guys jumping on. And something that comes up is self-love, because I think there's a lot of self-hate, self-loathing going on, and that's not serving anybody. Beating up on yourself is not serving you. It's not helping you heal. It's not helping you grow. It's just keeping you stuck in this yucky place. And we talked about how important our mindset is and our belief is. So one of my favorite things to do, to start gently working on self-love. And I learned this from Louise Hayes, and if you haven't checked out some of her books, there's some really, really good books. And also Dr. Christian Northrup talks about this as well, is the mirror exercise. So what I want you to do, I'm going to challenge you to do this, and maybe we need to come up with a hashtag or something. We can all do it together, and maybe we can call it like hashtag mirror love challenge, something. This will be fun. We'll do it as a team, right? Because the accountability is really key. But what you do is in the morning and at night, so twice a day, you go to a mirror and you look at yourself deep, deep in the eyes, okay? Like deep into your soul. You're looking at your soul and you tell yourself, I love you. Okay, and I know that sounds a little strange and that may make you a little bit uncomfortable, but hang with me for a little bit in the uncomfortableness and the discomfort, okay? And what's gonna happen initially when you do that is you're gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable, okay? And thoughts may come up, things may come up. Yes, Laura, Robin, I love it. Yes, all the feels, but it is so powerful. If you hang with me and if you're open to doing this for 30 days, it will change your life. And it will become something that you will continue to do, a ritual, and you'll notice that you have a lot more compassion for yourself. But looking deep into your eyes, deep into your soul, and telling yourself, I love you. Now, things will come up. You may hear weird things. That's the inner critic. That is not your intuition. That is not your inner wisdom. The stuff that comes up is your inner critic. Again, we are the observer of our thoughts. We're not our thoughts. So just let it flow. You'll know it's the inner critic when it's covered in judgment. When it's covered in stuff like, oh, really? Look at the bags under your eyes. Oh my gosh, you wore that shirt today? Like blah, blah, blah. If it's anything like that, that that is not you. That is not your authentic self. That is the inner critic. And what we're going to do with the inner critic is thank it, because that's like the little toddler. And if we try to ignore, it's going to get worse. So you can actually name your inner critic. And this is coaching work that I learned from my mentor, Jessica Drummond. Choose a cartoony like persona for your inner critic. Get an idea in your head, give her a name, and whenever that comes up in your life, thank her, because it's just a part of your brain that is trying to protect you. It's just that fear response. It's going, ooh, this is change, I don't know about this. But the more that we can come up with skills to address that right from the bat, the easier it's gonna be. So give her a crazy name and thank her. Say, thank you so much, but I've got this. I'm okay, we're good, thanks so much. And then keep going. Okay, morning and night. And what you'll find is every time you see yourself looking into a mirror, you can start to have more compassion for yourself. You can say, I love you. It gets easier and easier as you go on. And that inner critic voice is gonna turn down the volume just a little bit, and you're gonna start to have this compassion for yourself. That is so beautiful. You know, we often are looking for love from other people, from external validation, and what we can do is provide that love for us, for ourselves, guys. This is the deep healing work, okay? Two oils that are really great if you want to incorporate oils with this, because I love the aromatherapy and supporting us with the emotions. One is forgive. If you're constantly beating up on yourself all the time, day in, day out, put on some forgive. That oil is powerful, guys. Wear it like perfume, smell it out of the bottle, put it on the bottoms of your feet, diffuse that oil. Use that to support you if you feel like your inner critic is just going on rampage. And start to come to a place where when you know better, you do better. None of us is perfect. We're all figuring out this journey of living this life and being a human being, and that is okay. Number two oil with doing the mirror challenge and working on that self-love is geranium. Geranium is the oil of love and trust. And before we can love anybody else, we have to be able to come to a space where we can love ourselves, because we can't give what we don't have, right? Again, deeper healing work. This self-love is so important. Yes, you can't go wrong with forgive. Forgive is such a powerful oil. So try this, guys. Try this for 30 days. Set this intention. Do this with us. Keep us posted. Let us know what comes up. But I have had private health coaching clients that just talking about this with them made them so nervous that they just cried. Like, just the thought of telling themselves that they love them was so emotionally like groundbreaking and rocking and made them uncomfortable. You may, and that's okay. Tears, I find, or laughter is a little trigger point, means we're like hitting a nerve, and it means that the deeper healing work is coming from. And I feel like we heal through our tears. That is very powerful. So if that comes up, if you're feeling all the feels when you're doing this, let it out. That means we're doing the deeper healing work. And all of these things are important, right? We talk about nutrition, we talk about movement. That's why I'm out here on my little walk with my nephew. We talk about stress reduction and looking at your relationships and finding joy and pleasure in life, which is another big one. And I'm gonna have to do a little virtual coaching session about that in the future. But with all of that said, and all of those things are so important, how we feel about ourselves, what's going on with our relationship with us is so key. And I feel like it's really hard to heal if you are constantly coming down on yourself, being really hard on yourself. And oftentimes we are our biggest judge, we are our biggest critic. And when we can let that go, and it's a process, right? I'm not saying that this is going to happen overnight, but as we start to realize that we are not our thoughts, we are the observer of our thoughts, and we shift our thoughts and change our mindset, you will completely change your life. And I mean, with any healing journey, I just think it's a little bit challenging for your body to heal if you're constantly putting it down and telling it how bad it is. That's not a process that is healthy. So let's work on shifting that and changing that to allow us a space to heal. Again, this is the deeper work. This is the work that I love to dive into with my private health coaching clients, because it's really not just about the food. Food is emotional. We are emotional beings. We're having an experience, and it's really allowing ourselves the grace and the patience and the self-love and all of that to heal. Hope you guys found this helpful. And yes, we want to, instead of coming, and comparison is so, comparison gets us into trouble, right? And self-pity gets us into trouble. And there are times for that. I think it's okay to honor when you've had a really hard knock in life, you know, something going on. I've been through hard knocks in life. I don't know about you guys, but it seems that a lot of us come to the world of doTERRA essential oils or functional nutrition or functional medicine or whatever that is because of hard knocks in life, right? We tried all the other things and it didn't work. I know that was the case for me. And I think there's a time where you can feel your feelings and go, wow, this really stinks. You know, when I was diagnosed with cancer, I was like, yeah, this really stinks. And I had a moment, but we can't stay there. And it's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay to let them out. I've been that person on the living room floor bawling, going, why me? Why is this happening? But we can't stay in that state. We can't stay in that victim mentality, because we cannot heal in a stressed out victim mentality state. So that's where we get it out, and then we go, okay, what do I have control over? My thoughts, which become our feelings. Ultimately, we can shift those, we can change those. What I put into my body, my words, my actions, and how can I support ourselves? And that's how we truly heal. I believe that by listening and tuning into that intuition, that inner wisdom, that is the guiding light to healing with everything that we do. And that's what I work in my private health coaching clients with is getting them to tune back into themselves. We have the answers inside of us. We have just been conditioned to shut that down, turn that off, not listen to it for whatever reason. So I want you to, and this is the deeper work, right? Looking at yourself in your eyes, in your soul, telling yourself that you love you, coming back to that space of self-love and gratitude for yourself and your body and all of those things. This is the beginning piece of the healing work. And this is why you can do all those other things, that they're great to support you. But if underlying you still have this self-loathing, self-hating going on, it's a challenging platform for your body to heal. So we're going to shift that. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to focus on us. We're going to use our oils for that. You have this beautiful tribe of women here that are supporting you, that are rooting for you, that are doing this deep healing work with you. So I want you to be strengthened by that and know that we are sending you guys so much light and love because you're not alone. You are not alone. So let's get to work. We're going to work on our self-love, the mirror exercise. Keep me posted on that. Use your oils if you need support. Let's share. Let's do that hashtag together. And together, I truly believe as we heal, the world heals. It's not just for us. As you heal, you change other people's lives. You inspire other people. You become the best version of yourself, the best mom, the best wife, the best daughter, the best aunt, the best whatever that is, because we can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, little Ethan's waking up, so I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great Saturday. I'm sending you guys lots of light and love. Bye.